блядь, нахуй, хорошонько, блядь. Кулачком работаем, кулачком, мужички, блядь.
Hello and welcome to the Minsk Arena for Russia versus Finland, the big final, the gold medal game of the 2014 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. I'm Jack Maguta, your game commentator. By my side tonight with me, there's Patrice Lefebvre. Hello Patrice, how you doing?
Good, Jack. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty intense tonight, the big final right after a couple of weeks that are long and tiring tournament. Evgeny Malkin on the ice tonight, as well as Ovechkin, Tikhonov. How many chances got Finland tonight, seriously?
Well, you know, I've said it before, they barely made it into the playoff round, and they went right up to the final, so you never know. You got to be careful with a team that just makes it. Finland's a big team that plays good defense and are good on their every chance they get. They are good power play, and you know, so you can't say that Finland's got no chance because it's played on the ice.
The defending world champions from Sweden were defeated by this most favorite and strongest so far team from Russia. They won the tournament in 2012 right in Helsinki. Russia defeated Finland with a 6-2 in the semis, and Finland won 1 year before in the 2011 as they beat Russia in the semi-final with a 3-0 win, and then Russia came in fourth then. Sergei Bobrovsky, the best goalkeeper of the entire tournament with 95, got the 48% up against Pekka Rinne, the second best goalkeeper of the entire tournament.
Pekka Rinne definitely been the man of the tournament for Finland, and probably should get the all-star team as a goaltender for the whole tournament. Held his team in the games by a few shutouts, and he's been the best player of their team so far.
Finland beat also Russia 3-1 in Sochi 2014 last February into the Olympic quarterfinals to take the bronze then. So Russians do think we'll be eager to take some vengeance on Finland tonight for what happened in Sochi. But this is the first face-off of the gold medal game between Finland and Russia. Finland with the first line, Jari Lehtera, Iro Pakarinen, beginning the puck into the neutral. Still Pakarinen, there's first whistle to interrupt the play. Captain Ovechkin, there's also Vladimir Putin, the grandstands there, together with the president of Belarus. And there's a face-off into the D zone of the Russian team. Jokinen leaving the spot, only Jokinen, the team captain, 35 years old, from the Winnipeg Jets. Jokinen over there. Then Russia, Kutuzov. Another whistle. Tommy Hutala said that the turning point is that we believe we can do this. If we don't believe it, no one else will.
Well, you know what? They got a right to believe it from what they've come from and what they've done. Oh, here's that cross check right to the head, the howler from Malkin. So I don't think it was intentional, but didn't look good.
Veselun, the head coach for the Finns, and this is Vitolins, the head coach for the Russians, because Oleg Znarok got suspended for that reaction right at the end of the semi-final, and Russia won 3-0 over Sweden. Both Znarok and Gronborg, who is the assistant coach of the Swedes. And so the IIHF disciplinary panel suspended Snarok and Gronborg. Well, we're still waiting for the final call of the referees of that hit from Malkin. Eric Haula. This tournament, Malkin 1 assist and 1 goal, but he reached Minsk only a week ago. Well, at the beginning of this week, actually. So he missed basically all the games into the premier round. Russia, the strongest team so far, the only team with no losses at all, with 9 wins straight. While Finland already lost 3 times, as they won just 5 times.
Offside here.
Nikolai Kulimin back on the bench, 3 goals and 3 assists in the tournament.
Well, it's set up for be a pretty intense game already. We're seeing some emotions involved by both teams right now, so it's looks pretty good for the rest of the game.
Jay Zubariev dumping chase into the right corner. Still within the puck possession, Shirokov for Russia. Then back to Zaripov. Shirokov in front of Rinne twice, and then Rinne covering the puck up. Sergei Shirokov spinning around Rinne's crease, and then he found a spot in front of him. Let's see that one again.
Nice wrap around. Good positioning by Pekka Rinne, covering the low part of the ice, sticks on the front, in front of his legs. No chance to fight the puck to go in between his legs. There we see him covering the puck right away. So good job by Pekka Rinne staying with square to the puck.
Finland now regetting the puck with Mikka Salomaki and Bobrovsky. With the puck to Chudinov, Salomaki is still there, and he regains a good puck, and then he takes the shot right into the chest of Bobrovsky. Well, we can say they both teams feel the pressure of the final, because it's really tense.
Well, everything started with the hit of Malkin on Hala in the corner, and then every time there's a whistle, there's something happening right after. So now we see number 61 trying to talk to Bobrovsky, trying to get in his head right after the save, but it's not going to work.
This is Mikka Salomaki up against Burmistrov. The referee in the middle for roughing sent off Burmistrov, as well as Mikka Salomaki. The first 2 penalties at the same time. It's going to be a 4-on-4 situation now. Petri Kontiola. The deflection, Denis Denisov. There's a good opportunity now for Russia, being 2-on-2 situation there. He lost the puck possession, he lost his momentum. Then Kontiola regaining the puck. Now it's Finland into the neutral, Mantila. Ovechkin with a nice hit on Mantila. Still Petri Kontiola with puck possession, 1:30 to the end of the 4-on-4 situation.
Too many men on the ice for Finland. Yeah.
What a mistake for hooking.
I thought I saw 5 players, but my mistake. I thought it was 5 players on the ice for Finland.
There's something going on also with the men. I do think that it's a double call there.
Probably because there was a...
I'm sorry, there's a hooking on Mantila from Kutuzov. Let's see, and what's the final decision of the referees? 3-on-4.
Yeah.
Yes, Ovechkin for hooking.
Probably the goalie was out from Finland. The penalty was the late penalty, so that's why there was 5 players on the ice.
So it's a 4-on-3 situation for Finland right now. With Juuso Hietanen for Tukkamantila.
Gotta be careful with Russia because Finland's got a good power play.
So there's another whistle over there.
And again, being inside the blue paint, international referees are really high on that. The players got to stay in the blue paint where the goalie is, even without the puck being shot. The play is whistled and the offside, the face-off is on the outside. Saw Cantiola right there. Puck was not coming, so I think it's a bad rule, but it's international rule.
Cantiola at the face-off, winning it. Sweden the other day into the semi-final, they managed to score right after the beginning of it, after 19 seconds. Here Finland with a good opportunity, misses the shot. This is still Finland with Mantila, and 45 seconds to the end of this 4-on-3 situation for Finland. Kontula. To Hietanen, Kontula with the cross-crease pass in front of Bobrovsky as Russia manages to clear up their own D-zone.
A little bit of confusion on that power play there. 2 bad passes made. We should have had a little more rotation between especially Hietanen and Cantiola. Try to get the players from Russia open that triangle a little bit and get that scoring chance.
Setting the bar throughout the whole tournament, Russia, the best team in penalty killing. Only 2 goals against out of 39 chances for their opponents. And that means that 95% of the times that they were in a 4-on-5 situation, they killed the penalty. And that's a lot.
It's not a bad average.
No, not at all.
If you ask any coach in the hockey, you'd like to have that average, and I think there's not one that's going to say no.
95, yeah, absolutely. And that's going to be even more because now the 3-on-4 situation has almost ended up with nothing done for Finland. Here's a shot right into the chest of Bobrovsky, taken by Jere Karalahti.
Komarov doing his job as he usually does, trying to get in everybody's kitchen and right in front of the goalie, trying to create a screen or a deflection.
Leo Komarov, he was born in Russia from Russian parents. He is from Russia, playing for Finland. And he said, I know very well Znarok.
Yes.
Since Dynamo's times. They say he's a good guy. Despite his suspension tonight. Tukkamantila, oh, what a hit there. There's Plotnikov on the eyes after being hit by Mantila. Let's see the decision of the referee.
Nice stick.
It's not an easy game for sure for the referees tonight.
Well, it was not intentional. Trying to the stick to get the puck back. You always have to be responsible for your stick, no matter what happens.
So we have Tukkamantila sent off inside the penalty box for high sticking. It's a 4-on-4 situation.
Yes.
For another 5 seconds. It's going to be over right now. Yevgeny Malkin behind the net. Finland with Jarkko Immonen.
See the great work by Otama there for Finland. Defenseman battling out with Malkin and then getting the puck, throwing all the way out.
Tikhonov. Damkan chase for Malkin. Malkin with the puck, assisting Kulyamin. Now Russia on power play for the next 80 seconds. Deflection from was Salinen right in front of Rinne. Ovechkin now. Ovechkin on for Shirokov. Pressure by Kivistar. Russia, the puck possession. It was Yakovlev not taking the shot. Back to Malkin and then Denis Zaripov. Zaripov to Malkin. Back to Zaripov.
Was not ready.
Missing the assist over there. Ovechkin. Still 30 seconds more. Team Russia here, a good opportunity. Rinne! What a save in between his mask and the chest. And Shirokov. Still Russia on pressuring the Finns into their own D zone. Anisimov. And for Zaripov, yet another shot. Puck is still in front of Rinne. Finland managing to clear up their zone as they're back in full strength. And they kill the penalty. Nothing done even for Russia during this power play.
Great pass by Anisimov, right? Shirokov, great shot. Looked like it hurt sting Rinne a little bit. See it again, right on the head. But besides that, not much thing going on for the Russian power play. He gets some repairs on his mask.
The tournament, Sergei Shirokov, 3 goals, 1 assist for point for +6 also.
Great job by Finland killing that power play. Very aggressive, not giving any time and space for the Russian players to set up and make a play, forcing them to rush passes, and that's what actually happened in that first power play for Russia.
Finland started the tournament very, very slow with 2 straight losses to Russia and Latvia. They, as you said before, Patrice, they sneaked into the quarterfinals with the very last 8th spot. Also thanks to Switzerland beating Latvia the very last game. But so far so good for the Finns as they looks like they're batting it out with the strongest team of the tournament. More or less equally so far, at least. Olli Jokinen, the captain of Finland.
Definitely a different atmosphere behind the bench from Team Russia there without their coach Snarok there. He brought a little bit of a more relaxed atmosphere behind the bench, a lot of confidence to the players, played relaxed, played as a team, and it's definitely different, I'm sure, for the players.
During the preliminary round, Finland lost to Russia 4-2. Tikhonov, Ovechkin, Kulyumin and Kalinin were the scorers for that Russians win. Finland, Hietanen and Karalahti. But the goalie during the round robin wasn't Rinne for that day. It was his substitute Koskinen. Just for the stats. Another face-off won by Jori Lehtera. Still Finland. The Juuso Hietanen. Then Mantila back to Hietanen. Petri Kontila. And Mantila getting for the range of the line. Mantila. Jokinen. Russia with Kutuzov. And then a good chance for Tikhonov over there. Front of Rinne. Jokinen.
Great save by Rinne and Malkin there, coming in from the corner, cutting in front.
Tikhonov to Kulumin. And then Finland with 4 shots on goal first minute of the game. Now Erik Haula. What a save from Bobrovsky with his right pad. Marttinen. It was Jarkko Immonen, sorry. Now behind Bobrovsky's net. And Jormaka to Tikhonov, getting the back possession. The pressure from Finland. And then Pekkarinen in the back to Kivista. Sallinen. And here Finland with a good opportunity, Bobrovsky. There was the shot taken by Olli Palola.
Well, what's up, Palola? Trying to get the puck in deep, hitting the defenseman of Russia, getting his puck back, taking a good shot, but Bobrovsky right there ready. And then we see Malkin coming in from the corner, trying to cut in front. Good poke check by Pekkarinen right there. Get a puck away from Malkin.
Russia regaining the puck. Danny's up, but the puck is still there in front of Bobrovsky. With Finland attacking. Tommi Sallinen, then the shot taken by Jere Karalahti. It was wide. Finland really, really aggressive to the first minutes of the game.
Absolutely. Finland's nothing to be taken on lightly. As I said before, they made their way to the final for a reason. They're a team that battles all the time. They're aggressive. They play a good team game and very opportunistic on their chances.
Here, Salomaki has been sent off for interference, asking why to the referee. Not happy at all with the decision of the referee. Power play only for Russia for the next couple of minutes. Here, the best player of the entire tournament. Facts and figures of Viktor Tikhonov, 7 goals, 8 assists, 15 points. The best assist man, the best goal scorer, best scoring leader. Of course, the majority of the spectators tonight from Russia.
Russia needs a lot of more support in their power play. Because if Finland puts the puck, there's a lot of pressure. They need short passes, make the puck move quick and try to open up the shooting lane for them.
Shot deflected, Otama. Another good opportunity for Kulumin and Rinne. Alexander Ovechkin here, 3 goals and 7 assists, 10 points for the Washington Capitals. Forward, see it again, Ovechkin with a shot deflected by Kulumin. Pekkarinen.
Stopped by Pekkarinen, following that puck.
Amazing reaction. So Kulumin was right at a couple of meters front of Rinne. There's Ovechkin with another good shot. Pekkarinen giving away the rebound. And then Rinne again with another super save over there. Then Malkin. Malkin got the rebound, but then Rinne with another save. Still Malkin. Malkin for Ovechkin, missing the one-timer. Ovechkin, another shot blocked by Atte Otama. Still Ovechkin with the shot, Rinne.
Great saves there by Rinne. One, And the second one on Malgin, that pad save. Another one here again on Ovechkin. 3 amazing saves. It's a big man.
Look at that.
Takes a lot of room. Got those big legs going. Really athletic. Good job by him.
It's pretty interesting watching the 2 best goalkeepers of the entire tournament one against each other.
As I said before the game, my vote goes to him for the All-Star team goalie of the tournament.
50 more seconds to the end of the power play for Russia. It's a 3rd power play for the Russians. It's Sergei Shirokov. Still Shirokov. Shirokov with the shot, he scores! Russia in the lead, 1-0 over Finland. Sergei Shirokov, at his 4th goal of the tournament, it's a 1 assist. Shirokov scoring to take Russia in the lead. He passed it on to a couple of times to Daniil Medvedev, and then he went for the shot, getting closer to Rinne's crease.
Absolutely great shot by him. Good give and go with Zaripov right there. And just finding the corner, touching a little bit of the pad of Pekarini, but going in the corner. Good goal for 1-0. That's what they have to do. They got to shoot. You got to shoot. You got to make Pekarini work for the saves, and not make it too easy for them. And good job by Team Russia having a guy in front of the net with that shot as well.
Don't think Rinne has to be blamed for that goal, because after making those amazing saves, like 5 saves in a row before that goal, and there were a couple of players in front of him screening him, so it was just too difficult this time around. Shirokov was really good to wait for the right momentum, the right moment to take the shot, because he passed 2 or 3 times. That's the puck in between. That was between Shirokov and Zaripov, and then he went for the shot. Shirokov with 4 goals and 1 assist for 5 points in the tournament. Now Ovechkin way over the bar. As Finland regains the puck, Jori Lehtera on for Pakarinen. Medvedev. 10 shots on goal up against the 6 from Finland. Finland on Kontiola. A great pass there from Petri Kontiola to Palola. Bumistrov keeping the pressure on Kontiola. Still the Finns. Hietanen. Juuso Hietanen, a cross-crease pass for Kontiola. He didn't get it though.
And we saw a Russian player telling the referee that somebody slashed his stick without the puck being close.
Take a closer look at it.
Right
again.
there. Should have been an interference call. Palola. Cross-crease pass. Kontiola, and good job by Medvedev anticipating that pass and clearing the crease.
Medvedev, good job. Anticipation. Kontiola. Doesn't look like Finland got less motivation after being 1-0 down. After that goal, they kept on pressuring the Russians into their own zone.
Well, that's the thing with Finland. No matter if you're 2-goal, 3-goal down, they're still going to fight, they're still going to work, and they always can come back. So we saw what's happened with Team Canada. That game, but they won 3-2. They came back and they won it.
Russia could be going for the 27th gold medal at the World Champs. Soviet-Russian hockey history. Russia has won gold 3 times since 2008. And the last time it was 2012. And the last gold medal at the Worlds for Finland, it was 3 years ago, 2011. Into the semi-final, Finland beat Czech Republic with a 3-0 win, also thanks to 20 shutout by Pekka Rinne. This time around, couldn't do anything but watching the puck to the back of his net after that shot from Shirokov.
Penalty again that came costly for a goal, which Salomaki was arguing his case, and he was right. For a replay, you see that he doesn't touch the player, so which a missed call by the referee.
But on the goal from Sergei Shirokov, so it was assisted by Daniil Medvedev, who's just become the best assistman of the entire tournament, with 9 assists, overtaking his teammate Viktor Tikhonov. Now Malkin up against Karalahti. Malkin back to Chudinov. And the puck is for Shirokov. And then Finland, Huhtala to Tomi Sallinen into the chest of Bobrovsky.
But Sallinen not creating any turnovers and just putting the puck deep in to the zone of Russia.
And that was Oleg Snaron. Has been suspended after that ending of the semi-final. Russia beat the Swedes 3-1 win. Still Finland attacking, trying to get the equalizer. Again in the puck, Juuso Hietanen, followed by Shirokov. Still Hietanen. Kivisto, Hietanen. Ovechkin, some pressure to the neutral. This is Petri Kontula who plays for a Russian team, Chelyabinsk. Tractor, Chelyabinsk. Number 27 of Finland, Kivisto. Kivisto, Bobrovsky deflecting to Littera. Finland, Kivisto. Antila. Get the puck to Yori. Later, it's a Plotnikov. With the puck possession to Shipachov. Back to Plotnikov. Intercepted. Less than 5 minutes. To the end of the first, Russia in the lead, 1-0 over Finland. Thanks to the goal of Shirokov. This is one of the most experienced players of Russia. Denisov, 32 years old. Shirokov is 33. Russia with Sergei Kalinin is up against Ottama. Back to Burmistrov. Burmistrov up against Jaakko Immonen. Denisov. Immonen getting the puck for Finland. Antila. Yetanen is Malkin over there. Kulyamin, Malkin, Tikhonov.
Right there, Tikhonov tried that pass too much. Was in a good situation to take a shot. Try to give it back to Malkin, and no scoring chance right there. You got to simplify their game a little bit.
Yakovlev in the puck, leaving the ice, also back on the bench. An easy one. Interception from Kivistov to Komarov. A wide shot. Zaripov.
That face protector now, right after that cross-check from Malkin for his face. He's got a fracture or something. When you have a face protector like that, that's what happens, or it's just like precaution.
Jere Karalahti, 2:40 to the end of the first. Ottama for later. Denisov. Rinne getting the puck. See again that hit. Getting Malkin to Paula. Face-off to Yakovlev, then Finland with Palola. Russia though with Malkin to Ottama. To Kulyamin. Karalahti. Oh! hit the post there.
Great shot.
He hit the bar. Tikhonov now. Tikhonov to Malkin. Back to Viktor Tikhonov.
Oh, great
Such
save.
a good assist from Tikhonov, saved by Rinne.
Well, great shot by Malola right there. The 2-1, almost a 2-on-2 there. Bobrovsky didn't see that at all. Using the defenseman as a decoy right there. Great shot. A lot of luck for Russia right there.
Wow.
Hitting right the crossbar. And then Russia getting a scoring chance on the other side. By a great pass by Tikhonov.
Olli Palola close to get his 4th goal of a tournament. Hitting the bar. 1:20 into the end of the first. Still Finland on with Tuukka Mantila. And then Mantila getting hit by Chudinov. And then Russia with Zaripov now. Zaripov, his shot goes wide. Well pressured by Hietanen. Still Russia on. 45 seconds to go. Hietanen. On for Huhtala. Ovechkin. Huhtala. On for Salomaki. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Salomaki! Bobrovsky, what a save! Could have been the equalizer for Finland. Then Ovechkin, the deflected shot over the bar.
Good job. Bobrovsky right there again. Holding up, being patient, following the puck, making that big save, not cheating before that. Respecting the puck carrier. The defenseman's got the other guy on the other side. Great job by Bobrovsky covering his angle.
Salomaki in front of Bobrovsky. There was also Tommy Kivisto. Salomaki went for the shot instead of passing on to Kivisto. Bobrovsky is right pad, saving the possible equalizer for Finland. Kontiola up against Malkin. Another face-off here. Will Malkin. Last 10 seconds. And Pakarinen on for Jori Lehtera. Back to Pakarinen! He scores! The equalizer from Iiro Pakarinen. 1-1 between Russia and Finland.
And it all started on the face-off, fighting for that puck. Lehtera was there, Pakarinen was there. Lehtera getting the puck to Pakarinen. Back to Lehtera, bring a defenseman to him. And what a great shot right between the legs of Bobrovsky. 1-1, big goal before the end of the first period.
What an assist from Jori Lehtera.
And I don't know why Kutuzov went on the other side, because it was a 2-on-2. He should have stayed with Pakarinen. Instead went to Lehtera, so they had two defensemen on Lehtera. Lehtera passed Pakarinen, was free to take a shot. So.
End of the first, what a game. Patrice, at the beginning of this game, right at the start, I told you, seriously, how many chances are on the Finns side? It's 1-1 between Russia and Finland. You never know at the World Champs. Welcome back to the Minsk Arena for Russia versus Finland. Tonight, the big final of the 2014 IIHF World Championship of Hockey. It's a 1-1 tie between Russia and Finland as Iiro Pakarinen scored 3 seconds right before the siren to end up the first period with a 1-0 lead for Russia. No, it's a 1-1. Sergei Shirokov scored halfway through the first period while being on a power play opportunity for Russia, assisted by Daniil Medvedev. And as you said at the beginning of this game, never say never in ice hockey, especially the world champs.
Especially against a team like Finland that's fought their way back. I mean, they were been locked with Switzerland beating Latvia for them to come back and make room for the playoff. But since then, they were able to come back against Team Canada. Were able to beat the Czech Republic, and now in the finals, and they're making it really hard for Russia to play against them. So they're a good team that works hard. They never quit. They have a good team game, and they're very opportunistic. So look for a good second period up ahead.
First shot from Ovechkin and first deflection by Pekka Rinne, who into the first period, especially halfway through over here, Rinne with another good deflection, saved 4 times on during many occasions for Team Russia. Now it's Finland with Jori Lehtera advancing up against Chudinov. Still Lehtera. Pekka Rinne most likely so far the best player on the ice for Finland.
Absolutely, he's held his teammate there, and instead of being 1-0, it could have been 2 or 3-0. And with that big goal there, Pekka Rinne at the end brought his team back to even square, and a lot of it is because of Pekka Rinne.
3 penalties so far for Finland, 2 for the Russians. Polotnikov, Malkin, Evgeny Malkin trying to assist Tikhonov in the middle. Well done from Erik Haula. On for Jokinen, accepted by Belov, and then Medvedev. Medvedev with a shot, Rinne saving it and giving the puck to Hutala. And then Kivisto. Ayunen right there, and then it is Zaripov. Zaripov who assisted to Shirokov. His 9th assist of the tournament. Best one for all of it. What a good chance for Finland from Immonen.
Good job by Zaripov there. Get away from the Finnish player that was ready to get a good shot right in the slot. Good defensive play by him.
Dadonov. Melonizimov.
Russian team can't throw the puck in the Finnish zone, and making Pekka Rinne play with it because he's really good. He's gonna make it so he can't play with it, and it's away from him. So you got to cross dump it, or if you're gonna do it, shoot it high on the glass, make sure that he can't stop it.
Kasalomaki over there. Getting the pack and leaving it to Mantila. Mantila followed by Dadonov. Back to Hietanen. Juuso Hietanen. Pressured by Kalinin. Back to Hietanen. On for Kontiola. Finishes down into the neutral. And then Russia. Kutuzov. Back to Medvedev. Stotnikov, Shipachov, Ovechkin. This pass got intercepted, but still Ovechkin with a good shot. Rinne on his post.
Rinne anticipated that, didn't move from this post, knew that Ovechkin was going to go high, top shelf on the short side, and stayed there.
Ovechkin now back on the bench. Yakovlev.
Puck touched the glass before it went out, so the Russian team was asking for a penalty for the left game, but the ref said the puck touched the glass and it was face up to the inside of the left side of the net.
It doesn't look like Ovechkin is at his best, most of all after that injury with Marcus King. That Russia-Germany, the second to last game of the preliminary round, Ovechkin got injured. He lost at the very last game of the preliminary round, the 7th one against Belarus. But after that, he's not 100% fit.
Yeah, he doesn't seem the same player
as he was at the beginning of the tournament. In fact, Ovechkin still with only 3 goals scored and 7 assists. Not so much done after that injury.
The Russian players all seem a little bit frustrated right now. So Tikhonov, see a little bit long faces on the bench instead of being excited and play the same way they played the whole tournament. There's a lot of frustration going on, and a lot of it has to do with Pekkarini, I'm sure.
The thing is that, Petri Kontula said it right before this game. That's my same opinion, probably also yours. But we see again Danis Zaripov trying to make another assist. Rinne covering the puck. Petri Kontula before this game said that we play better when we are the underdogs. So we hopefully will surprise a lot of people in the gold medal game, but that's what Finland does.
That's what they do. That's what I said that when he asked me if it was already won for Russia before the game. You can never count Finland out of a game because
Finland has nothing to lose.
Has nothing to lose, but they're a good team.
Russia with the shot wide from Shirokov again. Still in.
Penalty coming up for Russia.
For interference.
For tripping, I think. Yeah. So it's skate, Zaripov right in the corner.
That is Zaripov. It's talk for interference, and that's going to be the 3rd penalty for Team Russia. Tommy Kidd is still there. Oh, what a hit between Denisov and Yormaki. Yormaka, sorry. Denisov back on the bench with 32 defenseman. Yeah, Finland 5-on-4 situation. As they should capitalize on this one. The shot taken by Tuukka Mantula, then Jokinen. Back to Mantila, Petri Kontula, Jokinen, Belo. Mantila to Kontula. Karalahti. Immonen. Karalahti. Oli Jokinen. With a shot coming from Karalahti. Boski with a save to Petri Kontula. Then Tikhonov again in the pack, trying to go with the shot. Deflected off the bar. Pekkarini.
Well, not a lot going on with that front power play from Finland, trying to get the puck on the outside instead of missing shot. opening the shooting lane, but just passing the puck around and not really being dangerous on that first part of the power play.
Finland power play for another 35 seconds. Jori Lehtera, oh, what a good chance there for Finland! They're taking the equalizer, Olli Palola! Olli Palola, after the first save by Bobrovsky, Palola getting the rebound, then the one-timer from Palola himself. Making it. Olli Palola.
I'll start with Lehtera right there. Look at Komarov doing right in front. Great pass from the first, right in the slot. Great rebound. Perfect job.
You see it again. Jarkko Immonen and then Palola getting the rebound.
Just going in that, like I said, opening those shooting lane right in the seam. Getting the puck in the inside, not keeping the puck on the outside. That's what resulted on a rebound and a goal. Told you the power play from Finland is really good, very dangerous. And when they get opportunities, they put it in most one out of two, and that's what they did.
Finland in the lead 2-1. Surprise, surprise. Russia 2-1 down. And that's the toughest and most difficult game throughout the whole tournament for Team Russia. Sorry, I probably said the equalizer. It wasn't the equalizer, of course. It's a 2-1 lead for Finland. 12:52 to the end of the second period.
Well, again, Jacko was pretty neat.
This is
that second power play right there. We see everything going in the inside. Great shot, good rebound, perfect shot.
Perfect shot. That was between the Russian defenseman and Bobrovsky. And Chudinov was there, yeah, in front of Bobrovsky.
But everything happened because the puck went in the inside.
Olli Palola taking his fourth goal of the tournament here. Finland in the lead.
Saw that great, sorry, Jacko. Saw that great pass to Immonen, just going in the seam, just at the right timing for that one timer. Perfect execution. Definitely a wake-up call here for Russia.
Finland beat 3-1 Russia in Sochi back in February. Is it going to be repeated, that result? And and this time around would be even more surprising, since the tournament of Russia in the last 2 weeks.
You know what's dangerous when a team dominates the whole time? Comes to the last game, sometimes it's just
the mindset, you mean?
Can't play against you. Things don't go your way. As I said before, seems to be a lot of frustration on the bench of Russia. And I said again, he's the reason why right there, number 35, Pekarin.
Russia, 37 goals for in the 9 wins and only 8 goals against in 9 games. 8 goals against in 9 games, and only in just tonight 2 goals against already. Finland coming into this match 24 goals for and 17 goals against. And here Russia! Ovechkin! Alexander Ovechkin taking the equalizer. It's a 2-2 between Russia and Finland. The most awaiting player of Russia together with Yevgeny Malkin. Ovechkin scoring the second goal for Russia.
And where was that goal scored from? Drakimov, right close to the blue paint. You see a great pass right here by Shirokov. Ovechkin getting a puck on his forehand, bringing it back on his backhand. Great goal, no chance for Pekarin. Ovechkin was left alone right there. That was a great pass as well. No chance for Pekarin right there. Right in the blue paint.
Wow, what a final. We couldn't have asked for more excitement tonight. The underdogs were 1-0 down, then they took the equalizer, then they took the lead, and now the strongest team of the entire tournament, the most favorite one, took the equalizer. It's still a tie now, 2-2. Now Russia on still with Kuliumin. Well, anticipate 12 minutes to the end of the second period. Russia 2, Finland 2.
They have to wake up Russia right now, playing with a little more passion, a little more grit right now, as the players are looking for a change.
That is on. Second period, 8 shots on goal for Team Russia. Only 3 for the finish. Here the shot from Artyom Anisimov, Shipachov, and Plotnikov didn't deflect it for Ovechkin. It was Shipachov assist to Ovechkin.
That's a big goal by the captain.
Belov. Back to Yakovlev. Rine. Martinen. But it's Russia regaining the puck possession. The good try. Blocked. The shot. So Olli Palola. It took Finland into the lead. Now Finland with a good shot, blocked by Olli Palola himself, who was in front of Bobrovsky.
Stop by Bobrovsky right there, scored to the puck. Ball by both teams. Shirokov and then Anisimov there. That give and go in the corner for great hands by Anisimov.
Utala. He's back. Salinen. And then Russia getting the puck. In Finland though, Ville Lajunen and Kutuzov. On for Shipachov. Finland though with Salinen. And then Broski. Shipachov. Halfway through the second period, halfway through the whole game, it's 2-2 between Russia and Finland. Leo Komarov there, Eri Lehtera's highlights.
Definitely besides Pekarini and Lehtera has been the best player of the team as well. So you put Pekarini, Lehtera for sure, and Yetinen, number 38, the defenseman.
Lehtera just reached the 9th assist of the tournament. He's the best assist man, together with the Russian Danis Zaripov. 2 assists tonight for Lehtera in both the goals scored by the Finns. Lehtera with an assist. Russia regaining the puck with Kuliumin. Kietanen to Otama. The icing call. In fact, Jori Lehtera tonight, 2 assists. Russia with Yakovlev, Rine with another save.
For that great play there on the face-off, set-up play by Russian. Back to the D. D taking the boards. Winger that was on the board taking the defensive play. Quick pass there for a one-timer, and you see they can definitely give him some information, direction on the bench. And I'm sure he would like to be behind the bench instead of staying in the standing, that's for sure.
Anisimov with the face-off, winning it. Back to Kutuzov. Kutuzov trying to cross crease pass. Paula intercepting it onto the Kontiola.
That should have been a nice thing, that's for sure.
A nice goal.
Yeah, that should have been nice.
Shouldn't have been.
Should not have been. The reason is because we saw two players getting first at the puck, and the guy making contact with it. So the play should have been, the icing should have been waved off, and the play should have continued.
Umischov to Dadonov, followed by Hietanen. Hietanen pressuring Dadonov there. Tikhonov finishing down as well. Now Finland. Medvedev for Umischov. Now it's a brand new world for the Russians. They look like more motivated than when they were 2-1 down.
A lot of icing made by Finland right now. The nerves are getting to them, or a little tired, but you gotta make sure they bear down and get the right play to get out.
Well, it was a lot of effort for Team Finland to get the equalizer and then to get the 2-1. Pulimin. Sorry, that was Yakovev. And Olipalola is a penalty. It's Team Russia coming up next. Mantula to Tommy Salinen. Salomaki, Karalati to Salomaki. 6-on-5 situation. They pull up the goalie. Finland, a shot from long distance over the bar, deflecting.
There.
It's Yakovev.
2-on-2. Finnish player put the puck down in his corner. His defenseman partner was in a situation where he could have been first on the puck. He could have taken the guy in the middle, but made some difference. And, you see the goals right now. Great pass by Lopera. Carina good presence on the white ball. Once again, another great shot passed by Lopera to Ivan. Palola taking the rebound.
That's the equalizer from Ovechkin.
Great pass by Shirokov. Well, again, giving an opportunity for the Finnish power play to get it going.
7:28 to the end of the second period. 2-2 between Russia and Finland into the gold medal game. As Sweden just got the bronze medal, beating 3-0 Czech Republic a few hours ago. Power play for Finland. Here's again the same situation as when Finland got into the lead. A shot, a rebound, and then trying with the second Time. Komarov onto Lehtera. Lehtera with another good assist for Palola. Almost missing the shot there, Olli Palola just going wide.
Almost the same play.
Lehtera with the shot, Komarov. Bobrovsky. And then clearing up, Team Russia change the line. Still Lehtera on for Jarkko Immonen. Denisov is there with Immonen. And Lehtera again in the pike. There's a whistle to interrupt the play. Cross-checking on Denisov when he was trying to cover the pike. So Denisov right in front of Immonen. Denisov finishes down. Immonen sent off. Cross-checking. It's going to be a 4-on-4 now. Nizimov. Face-off up against Petri Kontila, who wins another one. Karalahti, 50 seconds for this 4-on-4 situation, and 6 minutes to the end of the second period. Antila. Jarkko Haula. Russia again in the park with Anisimov. To Shirokov. Still Shirokov with a nice play. And he sluts down. There's another penalty for Finland coming. Well, good job from Shirokov over there. And he was caught in between two things. He managed to get a penalty for Petri Kontila for hooking. It's a 4-on-3 now for Russia. Look at Shirokov.
Underestimated player in that team, but very good hands, quick feet. He scored some big important goals for Team Russia at this time.
And this might be becoming the key moment for the game. Here, Russia 4 up against 3. Let's see the Finns defending with that triangle. With the Jori Lehtera up there. The shot goes wide, the first one. And right now it's going to be a 5-on-3 situation for Team Russia, but
offside call. Bad play right there by Malkin. Just try to wait a little bit.
this is the key moment. 5-on-3 now. Russia, Plotnikov for 60 seconds. It's going to be tough for the Finns. Over there. And Russia with Ovechkin taking the shot. Rinne with the deflection. Back to Ovechkin. 40 seconds more. Tikhonov and the shot taken by Zaripov. Another slap shot from distance from Yevgeny Malkin. Tikhonov is into central position. It's Zaripov, Ovechkin, Rinne.
What a save by Pekka Rinne. Good transition with Malkin and Ovechkin. Malkin giving the puck down low. Zaripov then switching with Malkin. And with Ovechkin for his one-timer. Great save by Pekka Rinne.
Pekka Rinne tonight, as well as all the other games that has been playing this tournament, keeping Finland alive. And I can understand the frustration from Team Russia, because Ovechkin. 15 more seconds to the end of the power play. It's a 5-on-3 right now. Ovechkin pass to Malkin has been deflected by Littera. Still Malkin trying to assist Shirokov. Shirokov back to Malkin. He scores! Russia 3, Finland 2. Yevgeny Malkin. Ovechkin and Malkin. Ovechkin taking the equalizer. They put him back on tracks, Team Russia, after being 2-1 down at the beginning of the second period after the goal from Olli Palola. And now it's Yevgeny Malkin taking Russia back into the lead, 3-2.
Well, we see that pass from Shirokov, right to Malkin. Good job, good shot. But we see that it's doing the job here.
Plotnikov was right in front.
Exactly, but in front of Pekarini, he doesn't see the puck. And that's what you have to do to score against him. Make sure you create Avok in front of him, big screen. A great shot by Malkin, finding the top shot.
It was the 5-on-3 situation with the 4 best players of Russia in this tournament. Plotnikov, Tikhonov, Ovechkin, and then the latest addition, Yevgeny Malkin.
No, they're saying they don't know. They look at the time if the play it's a 5-on-4, if the penalty was already over.
Yevgeny Malkin scoring the second goal of the tournament after 1 assist.
Power play for Team Russia.
4:20 to the end of the second period. Still 26 seconds to the end of the power play situation.
Back on the ice.
Malkin at the face-off against Immonen. Malkin in the face-off to Medvedev. Still Russia here. Rinne with another good deflection. Medvedev. Tikhonov. To Malkin for the one-timer that goes wide. Still Malkin behind the net of Rinne. Rinne covering the puck up.
What a save again by Pekarini. Great play by Malkin. Pulled him in for a little time in. But Pekarini is right there. Good save. Ooh.
An assist from Malkin to pull him in here as Malkin's trying himself. Rinne with another good deflection. Back in full strength, finally Finland. Yakovlev. Right, they paid their penalty. Cross-crease pass to Pakarinen, not intercepted. They paid the 5-on-3 situation. And now Finland on with Pakarinen. He lost his momentum. And Shirokov on Pakarinen regaining the puck, and Tombelov onto Anisimov. Anisimov for the shot over the bar from Daniil Medvedev.
A big giveaway there by Belov, giving a scoring chance to Finland.
That was the cross-checking call right there, and that hooking call. With this 5-on-3 opportunity, you cannot be up against Russia, 2 men down. victory in the final. Shirokov is in the face-off. Jere Karalahti. From Finland regaining the puck with Komarov. And Jokinen. Less than 3 minutes and now to the end of the second period, but now it's Finland on the blue line, taking the shot, a broken stick from Leo Komarov. So Russia now into the neutral. Ovechkin is back for the shot coming from Shirokov, just wide, then Plotnikov. But it's Finland now, 2:30 to the end of the second. Regaining the puck, Medvedev. Then on for Tikhonov. It will take in Mantila. Tikhonov, Mantila. Nice hit on Tikhonov. Regaining the puck possession. And so Immonen. To Karalahti. Now Finland trying to go for the equalizer, of course. They did into the first period when they scored with Iiro Pakarinen 3 seconds before the end of the first period. And there's a penalty for hooking coming. Game, Mike.
Yes. Right here.
Right there. On Jere Sallinen. So Evgeny Malkin sent off for hooking.
Again, the last 2 minutes of the period. Is Finland going to do the same thing as the first period?
Oh, you just wait and see what's happening here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This Finland, the Finland's power play will be ending up at the beginning of the third period. It's the fourth power play opportunity for Finland, just 1 goal so far, 1 out of 4, which is a lot against Russia. Russia just took 2 goals against in the first 9 games out of 39, after 39 penalties, 39 power play chances from their opponents. Komarov to Pakarinen. Pakarinen with a shot deflected by Bobrovsky, who was right there onto his post to wait for Pakarinen's shot. Later up. Less than a minute now. Later, still it's back to Leo Komarov. Still Komarov. To Lehtera. Pass to Lehtera got intercepted. So 30 seconds only to the end of the second period. Finland still on 5-on-4 situation. Petri Kontiola, he leaves for Immonen. Back to Kontiola, Kontiola! Will start. And it's a Mantila, 10 seconds, last 10 seconds. Still Finland with Jokinen. Back to Immonen. And then the last shot coming from Karalahti. Not another miracle happened for Finland at the end of the second period. Back in action at the Minsk Arena for Russia versus Finland, coming into the third and last game of this 2-week tournament, the IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship 2014. Russia into the lead, taking the equalizer with Ovechkin at a 2-2, and into the lead with Evgeny Malkin 5 minutes before the siren of the second period, of the end of the second period, and now Russia in the lead 3-2 over Finland. But I don't think this is it.
I don't think so either. It's, we've seen a lot of comebacks, especially by Team of Finland in this tournament. And there's still a lot of hockey left. 20 minutes is a lot of hockey left. And whoever's going to make the less mistakes, who's going to take the least penalties in the third period, probably going to have the better chance to win. Obviously, Bobrovsky and Pekarini playing both of them playing great games. Pekarini is absolutely player of the game tonight, still with Natera for Team Finland, making sure that he's stopping a lot of pucks. 3-2 game, but could be easily 5-2 for Russia.
Finland's tournament has been really crazy so far in 2 weeks. They started really slowly with 2 losses in a row with Latvia and then Russia. They already lost to Russia in the preliminary round with a 4-2 loss, and then they went on and improved their game after game. And that's a face-off to start off with the third period. Rinne to Hietanen. And Finland just reached the back in full strength in the meanwhile, as Evgeny Malkin has been sent off at the end of the second period for hooking. Now Russia on with Malkin himself. Then Denisov to Zubariev. Back to Denisov. Regaining the puck, Finland shots on goal, 30 from Russia, only 15 for the Finns. The penalty minutes are equal, 10 and 10. Face-off offs won, 30 for Russia, 29 for Finland. So that's equal, it's just Russia outshooting Finland. Otama, back to Rinne. Still Otama. Karalahti. And Yakovlev. Intercepting the puck, Immonen. To Yakovlev. Shot by Salinen. Stop to Martinen. Again in the pie to Shirokov. Stop to the left corner. Rimonen. Salinen, Utala, Hietanen, Salinen. Oh, what a chance there for Tommi Hutala. Not getting that assist, Tommi Salinen against Dajanov. There's a penalty coming for hooking. Tommi Salinen. Now there's another power play opportunity for Russia, the 6th one.
There's a missed opportunity there by Finland. Wagner struggling over the defenseman.
Russia with Tikhonov. And for Kulimin. Broski. To Medvedev. Ovechkin. Ovechkin's try. Deflected, or is he hit the post?
I'm sure he hit the shoulder and the post, but it's very close.
I didn't hear the sound of the post, but it was
hit the shoulder.
Yeah, probably. Medvedev. Probably see it again right now. Pakarinen. Ovechkin. Malkin. Malkin. Medvedev, shot coming from Ovechkin. Medvedev. Again, Tikhonov. Rinne, the save. To Medvedev, Rinne with another amazing save.
What a save by Finland.
The shot taken by Evgeny Medvedev. You see it again, the slap shot from Medvedev, Rinne right into his glove. And that's the previous one, and I know Tikhonov just hit the outside of the crease. Or the post, yeah. Shirokov. The face-off, back to Belov. Rinne. Another good save, Yakovlev. 30 seconds to the end of the power play. This is Zaripov. Nice Zaripov. Zaripov with a one-timer! Russia 4, Finland 2! Daniil Zaripov! And his third goal of the tournament! The best assist man throughout the whole tournament with 10 assists tonight, 2 assists from Daniil Zaripov, and making it 4 for Russia.
What a great pass coming from the left side of the ring to the defenseman right here. Great cross-ice pass. Perfect shot, top shelf. Shirokov passing to Zaripov. No chance for Pakarinen. Perfect shot. Good drive by Nisimov in front as well. No chance by Pakarinen right there.
Russia 4, Finland 2. They have been again on power play situation. What happened there? Shipachov getting hit probably right at the start of the face-off. See it again. Jokinen, captain of Finland. And with that shot, Daniil Zaripov with 2 assists tonight and 1 goal. Probably the best player on the ice for Russia. And Pakarinen is still the best player on the ice for Finland.
Absolutely.
Because despite the 4 goals against, he saved another 4 at least. Another 4 at least. Or another 4 in the same play. Or in just 20 seconds.
Definitely keeping Finland in that game for sure.
And Finland and Pakarinen kept Finland also into the tournament, especially into the semi-final. The Finns won the Czech Republic 3-0. Pakarinen with amazing 20 saves. And here we see the goals coming from Evgeny Malkin. Here the one-timer for Daniil Zaripov, making it 4 for Russia.
As I mentioned before, Giacomo, special units really important. We see the results right there. With 3 goals in the power play for Russia, except the one from Ovechkin.
And here, Finland 2 times. Bobrovsky with a good save with his right pad, and then outside of the net. That was a try from Jori Lehtera.
Penalty coming for Team Russia. And don't count Team Finland out of the game. 4-2, a lot of hockey left. They've made comebacks before and they can still do it. Now they have a power play coming. What a save by Bobrovsky. 1-2. Great job, but there we see number 14. Up, just throwing the puck outside.
Look at Bobrovsky, the first save. Dummy down with the right hand there. And that's why the Bobrovsky and Pakarinen the two best goalkeepers of the entire tournament coming into this game. Cleaning it up, Yakovlev. Now Finland on power play situation. And now it's a now or never situation for Finland. They have to score at least a 4-3. Lost his momentum, Olli Palola. Then another good shot, deflected is the bar, Palola! Oh, what a game. Most likely the best game of the entire tournament, right into this gold medal game between Finland and Russia. Goes wide, the other shot taken from distance, then Lehtera. And it's back to Komarov. Komarov for Immonen. Immonen to Palola. Back to Immonen. Palola. Immonen. Still another 60 seconds to the end of this power play opportunity for Finland. This goes wide, the shot of Hietanen. He didn't find any good deflection from his teammate. Back to Palola. Russia being the best team of the entire tournament in penalty killing. That is why the Finns not finding any good spot to take the shot from. Hietanen ready to go for the one-timer there. Immonen taking the shot. Marine lost the 10 seconds. So Hietanen got into trouble. They lost the puck possession. And power play is over for Finland. Back in full strength for Russia.
Good kill by Team Russia. Not giving much to Team Finland in a PP now.
Jokinen. There's a penalty.
Player in the crease. Player in the crease, so the face-off will be automatically outside.
12:31 seconds to the end of the third and to the end of the tournament. The gold medal game between Russia and Finland. It's a super favorite for Russia into the lead with this 4-2 score, which is the same score of the preliminary round, with which Russia beat Finland into the round of robin. But that was quite an easy game, while tonight this 4-2 didn't come that easy for the Russian team. Most likely the toughest game they have been through so far. They have been even 2-1 down into the middle part of the second period when Olli Palola scored a 2-1 lead for Finland. Then Ovechkin 2-2, Malkin 3-2, Zaripov 4-2. Zaripov, after 2 assists tonight, scoring even the 4-2 lead for Russia over Finland. 12 minutes and 30 seconds to the end of the game.
Still lots of time for Finland to come back in this game.
Getting the puck, Jere Karalahti. On for a Sallinen. Still the 39 years old Karalahti battling it out for the possession of the puck. And talking about experience, Jaromir Jagr announcing the retirement right today, right after the defeat into the bronze medal game of Czech Republic. They lost it to Sweden, 3-0.
This was his last World Championship.
Zubrayev. Well pressured by Sallinen. Only Sallinen as he gets caught in between two Russians. Shirokov and Ovechkin. Then Plotnikov. Not so many minutes on the ice for Plotnikov tonight. One of the best Russians into the preliminary round with 6 goals and 6 assists. Plotnikov after...
I think we've seen him in a different role than in the power play in front of the net and killing a lot of penalties, but his role has changed since Malkin is in. So he used to play with Ovechkin and Tikhonov.
Yakovlev now Finland.
Oh, good shot. Good thing it didn't hit the net, because it would have been in.
Martinen, I'm sorry, Hietanen. And Finland with another deflected shot that goes wide. This is Olli Palola. Highlights. This is the 2-1 Finland. And that's the bar hit by Palola.
And again,
yeah.
Crossbars right there. Could be 4-4. Oh.
Komarov. Tikhonov. Now Russia with a good opportunity to take the 5th one. Way over the bar, the try from Nikolai Gulimin.
They could really touch that. Player Gulimin for Russia. Good offensively, good defensively as well.
Job the face-off. Plotnikov. Plotnikov up against Kaula. Plotnikov winning the face-off. And Ovechkin to Plotnikov. Plotnikov with the shot, Rinne. Then another shot goes wide.
Great save by Rene on that one.
To the 3rd period, the shots on goal are equal, 5-side. Jokinen against Zubarian. Back to Karalahti. So we see it's a trap play.
High stick there, but there's no high stick at all. For who? For Finland said he touched the puck for the linesmen sometimes they want to get involved in the play and making the play longer and more complicated than it should be.
It's a stoppage time there. Now Finland with a good shot. Intercepted by Bobrovsky. Jarkko Immonen.
Narek will be counting the seconds.
Palola again in the puck, still Palola behind the net of the Russians. Palola with the shot! Well intercepted again by Bobrovsky, and now Russia on with Kalinin. Palola is still there. What a good game from Olli Palola anyway. They hit the bar twice and then he scored the 2-1 lead for Finland. back to Mantila. His shot being intercepted by Hutala. Still Mantila park possession. Finland with another shot, and then Bobrovsky, what a save, twice. Finland giving it all right now when only 7 minutes and 51 seconds separate Russia from their 4th gold medal at the World Champs since 2008, after their success in 2012. Whoa, take a look at Bobrovsky. First saving it and then covering the puck up. A good shot from Mika Salomaki, 21 years. He is young. Salomaki.
Backing up with the first run. 5-20 down for Team Finland.
And they're getting even more tired right now. They have to give it all to score at least the 4-3 and then trying to pull out the goalie in the last minute. Get the 4th one, eventually the equalizer. Finland will later up. Kontula, Bobrovsky deflecting. Belov to Malkin. Oh, we got a hit on Malkin from Eero Pakarinen. Still later up. Malkin. Good interception for Kulimin. Later up, Ovechkin. He's thinking about taking the shot from there, and then he lost the momentum and he waited for his teammate's Shipa shot.
Actually a good play, getting some time, making sure the teammates are coming in out.
Paula. Now, with the last hopes of Team Finland to get into the overtime. Try from the IRS Sallinen. An easy mark. Jarkko Immonen. Shirokov. Rine finishes down. He was up against Shirokov. Otama. To Yakovlev, still Finland on with the Hutala. Hutala. Haula finishes down. Kivisto to Salomaki. Salomaki. Sallinen again in the park, Kulimin. Lajunen. Hutala. Medvedev. Stealing the puck from Medvedev, Salomaki giving the puck to Mantila. Oh, there's a good chance there for Finland. And Lajunen with the try. Plotnikov up against Lajunen. Plotnikov as he stops. Using some precious time there, Plotnikov. Less than 5 minutes now. Ovechkin finishing down into the neutral zone, throwing on from the referee. No, penalty coming. Yeah, I was waiting for it. lettera for tripping. Here, most important power play of the entire tournament for Russia. Do you think the team of Russia will do this power play, going for trying to get the fifth one, or just trying to save some breath and the 4-2 lead is already enough, just to lose 2 minutes?
As we say in hockey language, you have to put the nail in the coffin, so you got to go for another one and then make it 5-2 instead of 4-2, and then you take pretty much all hopes away from Finland.
Team Russia is there! First save by Rinne again. Still keeping Finland alive there. Rinne, Otamal. Giving the puck directly to Evgeny Maikin to cool him in. Oh, it's Russia 5! Tikhonov with a final deflection. Russia 5, Finland 2. Probably Tikhonov with the deflection. That is 8th goal of a tournament with 8 assists. Viktor Tikhonov.
Well, pretty much put the nail in the coffin with that one. As we say, shooting the puck.
Wow.
Great deflection by Tikhonov. No chance for Pekarini. Great shot by Kututsov. Great tip by Tikhonov. Pekarini right before that made another 2 or 3 unbelievable save again.
Saves, yeah.
Nothing you can say about him tonight. He's been unbelievable, but hey.
Tikhonov spinning around Hietanen and then taking the final deflection to make it 5 for Russia. Power play situations played a great role for Russia, especially into this game. You cannot allow yourself to be one man down against the unbeatable team of this tournament. There's another penalty for the Finns coming up next, as Yegor Yakovlev finished on the bench. For Salomaki, most likely. Mika Salomaki, we see it again. KO for Yegor Yakovlev, hit by Salomaki from behind.
Be a dislocated shoulder.
Team Russia really, really close to get their gold, well-deserved medal of this tournament, being into the lead with only a few minutes left to the end of it. 5-2. Here, Mika Salomaki starts off.
Encouraging, I think.
See it again. Well, despite the 5-2,
2 minutes and 10 seconds. 2 and 10 for misconduct as well.
Despite this 5-2 being a 5-2 down here, Finland, they resisted for at least half of the game. Haven't been done by any other team so far in the tournament. That was despite this 5-2 lead, that was the toughest game for Russia amongst their 10 games. 2+10 for checking from behind for Salomaki. So Russia with another power play with only 3 minutes and 30 seconds between them and their 4th gold medal since 2008. After they won the last time the World Championship in 2012, right in Helsinki, Finland. And then last year, Sweden beating Switzerland, the most surprising team of last year tournament. And the surprising team, two surprising teams this year have been France and Belarus, the hosting team, in front of their own public, spectators and fans. Team Belarus played really, really well as France. And here into the quarters, semi-finals and finals, the most surprising team for sure, Finland.
Well,
especially from what we've seen into the first part of the tournament, the preliminary round.
Well, that's why they say this tournament, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And obviously, the way that Finland is finished, my hats off to them. They moved and they came back and they were a dominant team that they've known as they can.
Well, right after the two straight losses they got against Latvia and against Russia right from the beginning, right at the beginning of the tournament, nobody would have expected Finland to be battling it out and to be 2-1 in the lead against Russia into the gold medal game. Everybody was thinking, okay, Finland is out of the tournament here, Russia, and Pekka Rinne saving another goal.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Pekka Rinne throughout the whole tournament, especially semi-final, final. Such a great goalkeeper.
Absolutely.
Could have been more for Russia, for sure. Last 2 minutes at the end of the tournament, Plotnikov taking another shot. Just wide back in full strength. Team Finland.
Right there. Again, Tantissima, great save, Pekka Rinne.
Rinne to Hietanen. Letera. On for Kontula. Lost the puck possession. There's another penalty coming for Letera.
I don't know if let's see the replay.
Which is all.
That one.
Ovechkin back at the bench.
Good job with
Malkin. Power play situation here. Russia will be ended up in a tournament like this. Less than a minute to the gold medal for Russia. Malkin. Now Finland on with Leo Komarov, Bobrovsky, one of the key players for Russia in this tournament, the goalkeeper of Team Russia. Ovechkin looks like more than looking like really motivated to get the goal here at this tournament. Pretty much into it when 32 seconds are left to the end of it.
Well, we can say that
Finland didn't try.
Yeah, but we can say
cannot
that Russia dominated from the beginning to the end. At the end, you know, they were the team to beat, and tonight they showed it again. Hats off to Finland for giving a great game tonight. It was very exciting, but at the end, the stronger survived, and rightfully so. Russia deserved that gold medal.
Last 10 seconds, 5 seconds. And this is it. The final siren ended up with the gold medal around the necks. Russia 5, Finland 2. This is the final score of the final game. Finland with a well-deserved also silver medal and a well-deserved gold medal for the Russian team. They won each single game.
Will be presented by the President of the International Ice Hockey Federation, Mr. Daniil Medvedev, and the Vice President of the International Ice Hockey Federation, Mr. And the 2014 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship silver medalist go to Team Finland. Ladies and gentlemen, the gold medals will be presented by the IIHF Council member Vladislav Tretyak and the president of the International Federation, Mr. Daniil Medvedev. And world champion title. And the winner of the gold medal to is Team Russia. Please, both teams. So line up on the blue line, turn the face in the middle of the ice. For the closing of the championship, please welcome the President of the International Ice Hockey Federation, Mr. Daniil Medvedev.
Огромное спасибо, Минск! Огромное спасибо, Беларусь! Дорогие болельщики и подруги! Мы любим вас! Берегите себя. До свидания. Thank you. On behalf of the International Ice Hockey Federation, I declare the 2014 World Championship here in Minsk, Belarus, closed. See you in Prague and Ostrava. Thank you.
От лица Международной Федерации Хоккея я официально объявляю чемпионат этого года в Минске закрытым. Спасибо.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor to the team winner is Russia.